Hello and welcome. It is the 14th of May, 2017. This is GNT. Nothing too interesting to go over, but I want to talk about getting some insane deals, and that was available today for some or very few lucky people. This is a larger exchange, Poloniex, and well, for the day, it's just stayed in this 11,000 range. Hasn't done much. Let's take a look at how this thing is done today on the Liqui exchange, LIQUI.io. Notice this move in here. It's a cattail that had a very interesting low. If you look on the top right, you can see 11,381 and a high of 11,793. And that's a good deal. That's not a magnificent deal. Let's see what happened a little earlier, shall we? Oh boy, what just happened? What just happened? You see this line? Right here. At this time frame, there was a low at 970. 970. Somebody bought this for 970. Somebody sold it for 970. That's even the most interesting thing. Everybody who had a buy order in north of 970 got their GNTs. So if you got in at 8,000, congratulations. 6,000, 4,000, 2,000, and there wasn't many. There wasn't many at all. Maybe I'm too late to put my bid in. Are people going to learn their lessons? Maybe I should be going to all of these sites, and when I'm holding Bitcoin just to hold them, just put them in some insane buy levels. But what you need to do is you need to see when you have a very thin order book. And how would a mistake like this happen? I'll tell you. Let's take a look. So now what we have here is the order book. Pretty thin. You got a decent size order of a Bitcoin, 1.25 at 11.3. And then these were just recently added bids, but somebody sold this down. One of these bids is mine. I put one in just in case. But I mean, is it too late? I mean, trying to hope it happens for a second time? Or should I be going through all of the tiny exchanges, find the very thin markets, and then if you're just going to hold Bitcoins, place them in those insane low buy orders. And if you get lucky, well, heck, imagine putting an order in for 2,000 to buy the GNT, realizing you get a 5.5x gain, and your Bitcoins that you had for the buy order give you profit because people push the sell button. They're just, oh, I'm going to sell like 9 Bitcoins at market order. I'm a newbie, I guess. Like that's the only thing I can think that happened. I don't know. Is there any way of seeing the historical volume on here? Probably too old. Yeah, I got buy order at 1650. There's my buy order. But I don't think I can see it on here. I'd like to wish I could download their data somehow and see. Oh, do they have volume on here? What was the volume on here? Volume 6.4. Yeah, so someone just, I got 6.5 Bitcoin of GNT on this site. Yep, just going to load it here and take the market value. Whereas if you had 6.5 Bitcoin here to unload, well, it would take you down just 100 and so basis points. Nothing. 11.8 to 11.7 because 6.5 is right here. So if you wanted to sell 6.5, you'd sell it down to here. You know, that's normal. That's normal. That's fine. But I've even seen on this site before, and it's happened on GNT here. When I go to the daily chart, go to month, let's make sure you can see the top end here. There we go. And then expand this out. And look what happened here. This was a spot where if you look at the high, you can see it on the top. It says 20,000 and change. Open 6,100. Close 82. What happened there was one person just bought like a whole whack of GNT, and especially on an exchange as big as this. And then, of course, the price is going to move lower because there are no bid offers to support such a large rise. And the price went to 8,000 or so, went up to about here, and then traded the next couple days in that range, fell in the curve, sideways range, boom, big explosion. And now this again. So if it's going to go down again, maybe it goes down towards here. I'm not talking about the technical analysis on this, just as I can show here. I mean, this is just eye-opening. People are making mistakes. There's two examples of a newbie buy mistake on Poloniex and a newbie sell mistake on such a smaller exchange. For me, I think I need to be looking at especially the decent funds and their market. You got like Ethereum. That's like one of the top staples, if not the best staple out there. So when I look at this order book, I see 8 Bitcoins, 5, another 5, and the price, you can't get much of a deal on this one. So maybe this is a little difficult. But time, I mean, time is traded on many different places. Is it got a small buy order? I mean, yeah, this isn't that much at all. You got to, no, there's no sum here. But I can try putting this data in and getting a sum myself. Or I can't. Is there a thing that I need to... I don't get like a tab. Anyway, quick count in my head. I think I got to use Firefox instead. I think that would fix the problem. But, well, 70 here. Well, for time 1 Bitcoin. Another one here. So that's what, 4 maybe. 5. I mean, someone could sell this off pretty big. This is where I think I need to put an insane buy order. Right now the price is 128. So this is a spot where you could be like, geez, you just put a number in here. How about a little over 572? Literally, that's like probably the best place. Well, that's not the best place, but that's, you go 572, maybe a little over this 9 or over this number here, this 11. I mean, right now price action's at 12, 128. So if some idiot decides to market sell all the way down to this number here, then why not be in 1, 1, a bunch of zeros and a 6? Or something of that nature. That's one possibility anyway. Is just try to find the ones like this, because market's this big. I mean, this thing is trading now with good volume on places like Bittrex now. So it's, I'm not going to say it's a staple. That's not as big as GNT, but it's definitely safe enough where if someone were to do that, so all those Bitcoins down, that's a pretty reliable, safe place to buy, knowing that the price is just going to go back to where it came from probably within minutes, if not seconds. And that's the types of things you need to look for. So the strategy that I'm talking about, the information that I think is important, is it's a good time if you want to just hold some Bitcoins instead of just holding them in some wallet. Just stick them down here, and I guess if you have to, if you run out of Bitcoins on a site, you might have to kill the order just if you're forced to. But it's not a bad place just to hold it, just to have it there, because it's not going to go through more times than not. But you could have said that with GNT. Oh, it came through today. And that's just one example. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and have yourself a great day.